Hello everybody, it's Dr. hc. David John StClair here, founder and creator of AchieversOnlineUniversity.com and StClairChangeworks.com. I'm an NLP trainer, hypnotherapist, life coach and author, and also co-creator with my good friend and business partner Tracy Cherpeski about the Magic 12 affirmation and meditation series. I got so many requests and so many people asking about my personal coaching work, how I would approach the topic depression. So I am happy that you take the time to just relax, to be safe and comfy at home as you continue to listen, following your deep, relaxing breathing rhythm. And know that my teachings and my videos, first of all, share my personal experience as a therapist and coach over the last 3 decades. And on the other hand, I never intended to replace any kind of medication, any kind of therapy that might going on in your life currently. It's just for educational and sharing information purpose. So, when it comes about how I approach people coming to me and asking me, can you help us in terms of changing depression or depressive states? First of all, I prefer to help my clients and people who ask me this question: when have you last appreciated your ability to have a variety of feelings? And when have you last listened inside to hear the whisper of your unconscious mind sending you a message in a bottle? And some people, this happens all over the world, are experiencing blissful change and insight by listening what a certain feeling has to tell, a certain kind of message. And some people experiencing the feeling of depression had created so much molecules in the body that this feeling of feeling depressed became a habit. And how about better spend more time on feeling good, on feeling joy, of being more vibrant, more vital and alive? So one approach is from the old roots of NLP, where I come from, created or co-creator of Dr. Richard Bandler, who also certified me as NLP trainer in the early 90s, where NLP first started as modeling, meaning look precisely what the highly successful and highly skilled people do, find out what they do and how they do it, and transfer it and teach it to others. When it comes about depression, one question you could ask in terms of modeling, when you ask yourself or when you look at the person feeling depressed, hey, I give you a green card, I give you a joker, I give you a blank card of having a day full of joy, full of pleasure, joy and excitement. Many people cough for a few seconds and release tension, expanding space for the joy to enter your awareness. So, I would ask the person, if I would have to take your place for just one day, what and in which sequence would I have to do to feel that feeling of being depressed like you had experienced it in the past for several times as you now begin to know more. And with that in mind, the person might say, well, I need to have my shoulders hang down. I need to look depressed. My voice needs to change. The voice needs to be like lethargic or something. And then I need to have that certain voice in my head. Oh, I'm feeling so shit today. Everything looks grey and dark. And then I would say, okay, when we are about to change the voice here, how would that voice sound with 20 times slower? Oh, I'm feeling so shit today. Oh, how would the voice feel? And what kind of feelings would you generate with the voice 20 times faster? Oh, I'm being so shit today, I'm being so shit today, I'm being so shit today that I need to laugh. So that's called something like submodalities, working with the 5 different outer senses, like hearing, seeing, feeling, smelling and tasting. Some people who had felt depressed in the past missed to sing their wonderful song of life individually unfolding. Some people had missed to smell how wonderfully excited and joyous life can smell, or to get the taste back about the wonderful dinner life presents you every day with opportunities to feel joyous and to feel good about. So one step would be to ask, how do you do and perform your sequence until you reach that feeling of feeling depressed? And when you know the sequence, then you can exactly start to change the feeling at the right bits and pieces. Like, well, when you think the day is gray, how about now putting sun into it? Putting wonderful vibrant colors into your day, how you experience the day. How to add wonderful sounds. How would joy sound for you? So, modeling and detecting the sequence, what does a person have in the head? And what does a person just need to get rid of to allow joy to enter the awareness again? So I would precisely ask everything that I could take the place of this person. Maybe also offering exactly at the right time using language to put the problem in the past, like, when was the last time when you had experience to label and judge a feeling the way you did before you noticed that appreciation, your variety of feelings, can help you to turn around, look up where the sun is shining, where wonderful positive things are noticed and realized even before you experience positive feelings approaching you way more often from now on. So one thing is modeling and give back control over a sequence of feelings. And when people know they in fact use the time to feel more joyous, to feel more good about the day that you are experiencing. There will be new chemicals, there will be new set of molecules, and as you learn to bathe yourself in positivity, you can apply something that's rooted back to 2000 when I started to learn NHR, Richard Bandler's Neuro Hypnotic Repaterning, which is based on one information that I want to share today. There is a time frame, there is a certain gap before a feeling starts. And to just approach that gap and enable, unleash, and set more joyous feelings free before the old feeling can start and enter your awareness. This is an amazing approach when it also comes to depression, or you can generalize it in terms of anxiety for exams. Many students work with me in terms of anxiety of not passing exams, leaving confident, leaving with utter trust in themselves, and having the balls of a bull, and knowing that learning and having skills can be easily implemented, because your brain learns faster than you think. So let's enable the brain to learn. Like some people having an unpleasant feeling know exactly where the feeling is located and where the feeling starts, like a loop or like a sequence. So you may just experience where an unpleasant feeling starts and how it proceeds, like a trail. Some people say, yeah, well, there starts a shitty feeling in my stomach, and it just continues way up, and then it goes down to my legs, where the legs become weak, and then it goes here and there and back, until it has become a loop. So one additional approach during the first series that I'm just sharing with you is, how would it be after you have detected the loop, the sequence of that unpleasant feeling, when you put it out of your body and watch that feeling in the distance, the way it spins. It might spin vertically, horizontally, linear, however it spins for you. And then, as your unconscious begins to listen, begins to support, spin the feeling the other way around. Just spin it backwards. spin it backwards faster. Yeah, take your breathing with you. Spin it more vibrant and more vital, and just spin it fast around in the opposite direction. Again and again and again, and double the spin speed. And just spin it in the different direction. Spin it the opposite. Just now. And as you continue to do so, after the feeling has spinned and spin and spin and spin and spin and spin and spin in the opposite direction, just take it back in your body and experience how the feeling has changed, spinning in a different direction. Ah, yes. And you know, I saw so many different clients in my life. I see so many people leaving the coaching with confidence, with utter trust in life, and which is very much important, with a new sense of spiritual connection, where somewhere in your body you might feel your connection to your divine flame, to your spiritual source, being with you as a solid foundation, remembering how wonderful you are, how many skills you possess already, and how much confidence can unleash and unfold, literally explode and fill you all over. Ah, that spiritual connection, the feeling of being connected to your inner light and the guiding force around you. And as that spiritual connection for you increases, going deep down into your single cells, your muscles, your tissues, even down to the core of your cells. Feeling that spiritual connection in the smallest spaces between your molecules. And feeling your inner light expanding and filling you up with a sense of appreciation, gratitude, and connection to your spirituality. And I wouldn't be surprised, my friend, when this feeling of connectedness here expands out of your body, just reaches far out and filling the rooms and your house where you live. So allow yourself to feel the connectedness expand. And in any case, it's an inner light. And the feeling of bliss, happiness, joy, let it spread. Let it spread throughout your rooms, wider than your house. Let it spread to the street where you're living, to the people that you care about and the people that you love. And as the light continues to spread, let it flow to the heart of everybody you love. And some people that I know also let this sense of connectedness turn into forgiveness, way down to everybody they need to feel, they need to forgive. Here. And as your unconscious processes just individually in your perfect, amazing, wonderful rhythm. In any case, forgiving is hard for you. Your unconscious supports in doing this. You just concentrate on the light and the connectedness expanding all over the streets into your city, all over rivers, countries, all over the ocean. That this feeling of connectedness inside you just expands over countries, that it becomes global. As the feeling of connectedness increases every seventh breath. And you don't even need to know yet how deeply the feeling of connectedness can stay with you, can double each night nourishingly, helping you to get a bunch of ideas, waking up with a smile and knowing you are always much more than you think about yourself. And as the light expands over our planet and nurturing the quantum field in Mother Earth, it expands until the innermost heart of the light, lovingly coming back to you, filling the planet, filling all the countries, the oceans and the deserts, and what once had been desert can now feel nurtured as many positive plants are growing and creating a garden where once had been lonely deserts. And as your feeling of connectedness continues to increase every seventh breath, the light and the bliss coming back from the universe over the countries, over the oceans, reaching your country, your city, your street, and arriving at your house, entering your rooms, entering your body and your being. And the bliss and positivity and joy bubbling up, just entering your muscles, your bones, your tissues, every single cell of your body. And maybe I wouldn't be surprised about this. This had established a new loop, a looping between your feeling of connectedness and the light and bliss coming back inside you. So, when it comes to confidence, the anxiety to fail at exams, no more. Some people would consider it to be very nourishing. To be aware of the feeling of connectedness always surrounding you. And I remember Tom contacting me because he had certain feelings of depression. No more. Knowing more is always a good thing, because your unconscious knows where to find new opportunities to enjoy, new opportunities to feel good about yourself, and new opportunities to treat yourself kind. Tom experienced what you positively, nourishingly might experience when you watch the video again and again, by now what I have to offer in terms of insight can accompany you for the rest of your long, happy and healthy life. That's what I say sometimes when people leave with a smile on their faces, inspired, motivated, and having known that they have established a new control over their life. So, David John StClair for today, wishing a wonderful Connectedness Day. And keep in mind, my friend, you are always much more than you think about yourself. Here's to deliberate creation, here's to joy, and here's to creating wonderful, looping, positive feelings that stay with you for the rest of your long, happy, and healthy life. Next broadcasting, I will be talking about 2 other wonderful, powerful tools that I use when working with people that came depressed and left with a new sense of courage and control over their life. But this is another story. Please share the video, enjoy some inspiration and insight, look at the text, and also join our Facebook group. You can friend me at Facebook as David John W. StClair. Like our Magic 12 fan page, and contact me in any terms you have something to talk with me about. As coaching and helping as my passion. Here's to your joy and connectedness. See you next time. Bye.